Grade 11s, welcome to Module 7, the module that deals with civil floor plans, civil elevations and section elevations. Today we are starting one of 3 activities in this module, and it's very important that we need to understand all the components on this particular page, instruction page works so that it fits in with the actual drawing. So I'm going to zoom in on the various items and explain to you. So basically what's given to you is an incomplete south elevation, and I'm hoping that you would underline some of the most important words I'm going to spell out to you and explain, and I hope you are sitting with your civil drawing instruction page in front of you. So we have an incomplete south elevation of a changing room for a soccer club, showing the position of all the walls. There you see that component there, as well as an incomplete floor plan which you have right here at the bottom, where the walls, position of the doors, windows and sanitary fixtures are shown. So it's important for you to look at the different abbreviations here, because that links to the different schedules that we have on the side, which is going to be that over there. Alright. Then following that is the door and window schedule. That is going to be found right here. There is the window 1 and window 2, and there are the doors, hollow core door, and that's the frame basically of the door. Then we go on to the table of sanitary fixtures, and that's going to be right here, where all the dimensions are also given to you. These are going to be items that will fit into the change room, which would be the toilet and the wash basin and the shower and the bath. These abbreviations are filled in on the incomplete floor plan, and you need to replace that with each of these components, not as it is here, because these are computerized symbols. We need to replace them with the proper sans symbol, which you will have been exposed to in your civil analytical component. So please take note of that. Then of course this page, which is the instruction page, is accompanied by a floor plan of the new changing room drawn, which is incomplete, and I'm going to just highlight that specific floor plan. So this is the answer sheet that we are going to be working on, and there is the incomplete change room drawn to a scale of 1:50, with empty spaces which are all going to be filled in according to this assessment criteria that we have over here for the floor plan. Alright. And that means that we are going to put in all the windows in those spaces over here, properly done, and you will see how it unfolds in the drawing. And we will put in all the doors that we have here. Then we will basically hatch it as well, the proper sans hatching, 2 lines and a gap and 2 lines and a gap. And we will also fill in all the sanitary fixtures in the designated area as indicated on the instruction page. Learners, just remember when you are going to do this drawing that the scale that we are going to use is 1:50, and that all dimensions must be scaled down to 1:50, which means you divide everything by 50 to be able to get a scale that will be suitable for this drawing over here. Alright, let's start. Right, learners, now that we've completed the civil floor plan with scale of 1:50, we've put in all the various items required for the floor plan to be completed. Now we're going to turn our attention to the incomplete south elevation, which will be drawn on top. And just remember, we are literally standing here where my cursor is, viewing the front of this building, and we are going to draw that in this area over here. We're still going to continue with our scale of 1:50, and as it is situated in the instruction, this is how you are going to draw it on your answer sheet, where you project everything up. Where the windows are, the windows will be fitted in here. The end of the wall will be there. That end of the wall will be there. Please take note of the floor level here, which you will see. And that floor level comes from this specific section that we will see here, that being the natural ground level, and that dimension that you see here deducted from the 500, which is 250, and of course divided by 50, which will give you the floor level that you have there. Also take note of where the dimension line strikes for you to be able to get correct dimensions. Let's proceed to complete the south elevation. Learners, we've completed the south elevation. This is basically what it looks like. We've got our windows with all the window detail in there. We've got the walls in there. We have this little entrance part in there. And of course we have the finished floor level and the natural ground level on the side as labels. Then of course also the south elevation, it's fully completed now. This also to a scale of 1:50. We are now going to turn our attention to this area over here where we are going to cut only through this wall with the window up until the ceiling. And it's very important that you now need to change your focus from a scale of 1:50 to a scale of 1:20. I want to reiterate, we will have a scale of 1:20 as it is a detailed section view. So it will be a cut right through the foundation, through the floor level, through the wall, through the window, up until the ceiling. If you want to know what it's going to look like, it is this construction that we see here. We have the foundation and the different floor levels, compacted hardcore and the concrete slab up until the ceiling level of that dimension over there, the wall being 200. All these dimensions must first be converted to a scale of 1:20 for you to be able to draw the detailed drawing. And only once you've done that, you may start with this drawing. Just keep in mind that the window is absent from this wall, so you have to put that in, and the window height is going to be this height that we see there, divided by 20, and of course the drop of the window will be that drop that you will see there, so that it fits perfectly into the wall. Learners, you also need to add all the different hatching available for the different substructures of the section view. Make sure that you do that accurately according to the SANS document. So let's take our time now to complete the incomplete foundation through the external wall. learners, we have arrived at our finished product. This is the section through the foundation right up until the ceiling. This is what it looks like. You can see all the substructure symbols. Just keep in mind that when it comes to the window, you need to have the lintels on top of the window, the lintels being 4 millimeters up, and you halve that because it's both covering the inside and outside bricks of the load-bearing wall. And then of course also they give you the details of the window sill, which should be placed like that at 30-degree angle. That's the window frame that we have there. That is the concrete slab. Just keep in mind that that extra little line there is the DPC, which I have not labeled, but it's important for you to label that. Then of course also the natural ground level should be labeled there as well. Then lastly, that in the backdrop here, looking at this wall in the direction of the arrow, you will find that the bath is against the wall in the backdrop, and that is the reason why the top line of the bath appears there, and it just carries on, but it's incomplete at this stage. Okay, I hope that you've enjoyed this civil component, and that you will find joy in the next two which are coming.